friends, we've been telling you about the McKinney Fire for a week now. It broke out last Friday near the California-Oregon border, but tonight we're learning something new about it. The giant fire may be linked to a power line, but not PG&E, a line owned by a different utility. NBC Bay Area investigative reporter Jaxon Van Derbeken found out the fire appears to have started directly under a power line.
Vegetation fire, McKinney Creek area.
That's the first dispatch report for what became the McKinney Fire. It quickly tore through nearly 60,000 acres around the Klamath National Forest to become the state's largest so far this year. 4 people have died. These U.S. Forest Service photos show the fire soon after it started, and just hours before they were taken, there had been a power outage in that same area, raising questions about whether the two were connected.
It is underneath the power line right away.
That dispatch came in the minutes after the fire erupted. The utility involved, Pacific Power, formally notified state regulators Thursday that the 12,000-volt line covering that area is the Scott Bar circuit, the same circuit the utility told us in a statement had lost power from 9 p.m. the night before until 5 a.m. on the day the fire started. Pacific Power says it patrolled the entire line before restoring power, but could not determine what went wrong. The company told us that it doesn't know of any equipment being seized as part of the McKinney Fire probe, adding, "Our understanding is the cause of the McKinney Fire remains under investigation, and we continue to work with first responders in affected communities."
In our minds, it'll link, but they're not necessarily linked.
Ken Buskey is a veteran forensic investigator who's probed more than 1,000 fires.
It could be a coincidence that they happened one after the other. That happens sometimes, but it's a good clue to start investigating. Coincidences are a good starting point for forensic investigation.
Whatever touched off the fire, Klamath River Volunteer Fire Department Chief Janet Jones says bad luck played a big role in turning it into a disaster.
The real game changer was that storm cell that had moved over.
She says one of her volunteers actually got to the scene quickly because he lived nearby. He and other reinforcements had a shot at containing the fire to within the original reported half an acre, until a sudden storm cell, packing 50 miles per hour winds, forced them to withdraw.
That cell, it changed the wind direction and turned the fire 180 degrees and brought that fire back down the mountain. And then there was just fire everywhere.
More than 2,000 firefighters have been making progress in containing the fire, thanks in part to improved weather conditions. Jaxon Van Derbeken, NBC, Bay Area News.